Well, hello everybody. Hello. I hope everybody's well. Yes, looks like I'm streaming every day almost. But hey, I got the time. Why not? Except for the other day when I was flying from Miami to Mexico City, and I had to go. But then we were flying this bird, the E321 Neo. So now we get to fly her for you again. So last night we flew the 320 Neo from Brisbane to Sydney, which was the last leg of World Flight. So wanted to catch that. It was packed, crazy. Getting out of Brisbane, it took I think about an hour just to get out of there, and then pushing to Sydney was no fun either because there were a lot of change of runway, change of approach, and go do this and do that. So hey, for a two-pilot crew and as a single pilot, I managed it and we got it down there. So if you didn't watch that stream, please go check it out. It was a good flight. It was a night approach into we flew real time. So since, like I said, since we were on this side of the world, I said, why not go to, New Zealand and do a flight up with, Air New Zealand from, Auckland to Queenstown. So this is a freeware from XPLANE 11 that I'm using. And then what we're going to is the default XPLANE 12 Auckland, which is not bad. Anyways, let's get started. Welcome to the stream. And let's see what we got here. All right, Darren, hello. I hope you're well. All right, let's get inside. Without further ado, it's a short flight here. This is the cockpit, and then the texture link is in the description below. For those of you who didn't catch that, this is for both the 320, the 319, and the 321. So I think it's a must. Anyway, let's go ahead and turn down this music and get started. Okay, let's see here. Well, the music is kind of low already. And let's make it lower. Yo, Captain Gio, what's up? All right, so let's go up on top. And we got to make some noise, right? All right, income on. Battery 1, battery 2. Nav 1, nav 2, and nav 3. Nav logo is on. I will fly, but it's... Oh, man, happy birthday, Gio. Wait, what up, Swanee? Happy birthday, man. You're getting older, bro. It's a good thing as long as you're taking care of yourself. Birthday tomorrow, yeah. So it's my niece's birthday is tomorrow, so I gotta make sure I'll call her up and wish her happy birthday. All right, then here we go. So we're gonna do some tests. So engine, APU, and engine 2 are all guarded. So we're gonna start with engine 1 fire test. There it is, engine 2 fire test. And APU fire test. Okay, cool. All right, now let's see. Did I change my plan? Let's see here. 38,000 feet. And then did I have additional fuel? Let's see. Because I got to make sure. I always have my fuel calculated. All right. I don't think I did. Nope, I didn't. So we're going to do that again. Let's run that again. Yesterday was a must having that extra 1,000 kilo of fuel because how long it took us to get out of Brisbane, man. Jeez. All right, so that's done. Okay, let's go into init. Let's request a plan. You see the difference in the texture. You see how the tone over here. This guy did his research, man. You see how cost index 5. No, I ain't gonna work. We're gonna go with 3.0. All right, and then let's go online this. Confirm. Okay, cool. So let's see, 8.4 8.4 black fuel, so we're good. So now we're going to go to takeoff. Okay, let's bring up our plane to the side so you guys can follow along with me. Alright, let's see here. Unload you, import. Okay, I gotta move it a little bit. Alright, so we're gonna be at 38,000 feet. Alternate is NZCH. And here's a plane. We got the extra fuel and all that good stuff. And then here's a plane. So we're departing 23 left. Lever 2 Papa departure into Queenstown under UDIME 4 Alpha and 05. So let's take a look at the weather here, and then let's show that everything's good. So we got 200 at 4. That sounds good. I don't know if they have an 80. Nope, they don't. Vatsim's not on, so it's all good. Alright, so VTOL. So we're gonna leave that there, and then so we're gonna do departure. It's gonna be 23 left. And the sit is going to be lever 2. Yep, that was this guy here. And transition cap high. Yeah, it's interesting that they have a transition over here. Insert that. Okay, cool. And approach into, let's see what the weather is down there. 040 at 5. So we're doing 5. Alright, they have 80s. Vatsim. They were on earlier, but they're out. Okay, it's all good. Okay, so we're gonna do I'd like to do the RNAV if I can. Let's see. Yeah, RNAV for 05. That's what I like. RNAV 05 right here. Okay, and the star is gonna be UDIME 4. Yeah, that's it right there. And then transition is going to be Dobot. Alright, insert that. Here it is. So let's make sure we don't have no discontinuity. Okay, cool. Everything looks good to me. Okay, alright, that's done. And the altimeter for this place is 99.99. Alright. Well, look at that. Okay. Let's go ahead and load our plan here. Okay, so 8.4. Okay, cool. This is everything there. So we go to perf. So 23 left. Alright, and the wind is going to be 200 at 4. I don't know why I was that for. And temperature is 18, 10-14. Dry, everything's good. Okay, compute. Alright, here it is. Alright, so now let's go ahead and do the perf. You know what? Before we do that, let's go ahead and get fuel pumps out of the way so we can start the APU. No white lights over here. So APU master started. Let's get the valve door open. Flaps open. Alright, flaps open. Start APU. Switching on. APU started. And if you bleed can come on. All right, I see somebody over there. Yep, older and wiser, bro. Hey, George, what's going on? Oh, yeah, I won't forget. I will not forget. Alright, the man said do not forget to download your win. Yes, sir. Request win. There it is. I never use that. You want me to print it out and all that good stuff? Alright, it is option. Okay, there it is. So do I need to put it here? I think I do. Why is this not allowed? Oh, good. No, yes. Departure it is no back. What do you mean no back? So if I click on forecast, me talk because those were so in return. Return. Okay, and then it will come up and then message we receive and then we can print it, right? Departure is. This is not allowed. So we did return. So message received, we should have it, right? We'll wait on that. All right. So okay, then we can do that. So send that away, and this can go off. And let's go ahead and do some things down here. Okay, the weather. Nope. Come on. Where do you print it? I know it comes out here. I know it comes out here. No message received. I don't see. Hold on a second. Usually it would tell you to print, but I don't see it. Select print. Okay, where do I select print? I'll go in page 2. No. When I click departure, this is not allowed. You see that? Something I must be doing wrong. Because I've seen this before. Yeah, I don't see it. It says not allowed. All right, let's go. See, there's nothing here. There's departure clearance. It's CMU de-icing and receive message. And if I click this, there's nothing. See? Nothing. METAR. I click on METAR. It doesn't even remember. It's highlighted. It's not doing anything. You see? Yeah, that's something definitely that I'm not doing right, because I push on METAR and then nothing happening. Okay. Got to get it right. All right. So flight level 380. Okay, there you go. And then let's go ahead and do our perf. I've seen a Black Box do this thing, you know, and I need to pay attention. I'll go back to it and see. So let's go ahead and take care of this right now. Go uplink. So we got 149, 149, 152. Down 1068. We are flexing at. All right, cool beans, cool beans. All right, so rudder's at 0, and we're gonna be 2000, and we're just gonna squawk 122.8. Oh, we're gonna have to do that in another stream, because I'm not gonna do the secondary flight plan. Oh, secondary flight plan print. I'm not gonna do that, because the thing is, so we're not gonna have any engine out or anything like that. All right, let's see. Yeah. Okay, everything's good. All right, let's go ahead and start the chrono. Yeah, I see somebody next to me. All right, we're gonna push. Oh, that person I was here is out. All right, but I appreciate the help, George. Oh, and New Zealand, that's 7-8. Better push back. Alright, external power. This can come off.
Okay, aircraft, this will be a 3-person wireless headset push.
Yeah, I know. I've seen XP use the radio a lot. I just never use them. Yep. I think it's over here, you know, one of these things, yeah. Yeah, those guys. Yeah, so. And by the way, I'm flying real time.
Okay, copy. Ease off.
Yeah, I found it, George.
Park brake set, walk around complete, bin doors and access panels secure, safety zone is clear. Copy, park brake release, clear, start both engines.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to learn how to do dual start, and I think Brian Overblue's gonna show me. All right, let's start one. Oh, he's out. Look at that. Here's a rotation. We did? Nice. Hello, Daniel. Okay, starting number 1. Yep, I'll be getting that soon, George. Yep, I'm gonna get it. As much as I fly these birds, yeah, I'm getting it. Oh, look at that. And New Zealand.
Okay,
Yes,
tow
sir.
bar disconnected and bypass pin removed. I'm going, guys.
Yo, what up, Green Light? Good to see you here, bro. You got it? Yeah, it is a big value for the money. All right, let's go to Perth. So we got one down, 0-1. All right, cool. Left rudder, right rudder, pull back, forward, left aileron, right aileron. Micro check is done. All right, we need to, we don't have too far to taxi. Just got to get to about 60 before we roll. So I'm gonna let him, he's pushing back, so. You know, I don't know what my CSL is doing, but look at the wheels on these things. On this particular CSL. Yeah, don't push into me now, man. Gonna wait. Well, I definitely gotta wait now since he's in front of me. And we missed that. So it's gonna have to be Bravo 5 Alpha. Auckland traffic. Zeeland 617. Pre-taxing via Bravo 5 Alpha to Alpha 1 Alpha for 23 left departure. Auckland traffic. Now this right here. Okay. So we're good now. So we can do config test. No more, no blue. So we're good. Flight plan.
Traffic New Zealand 413 departing runway 23 left.
You taking off? Auckland traffic. New Zealand 617 line up on 2 to left for departure. Auckland.
Auckland traffic New Zealand 413 is airborne passing 020. Clear runway 23 left direct to Egbat plus 320 en route Wellington.
Oh no, don't forget my strobe. Auckland traffic, New Zealand 617, we're departing 23 left. Auckland traffic.
Flex set. .100 knots.
Neutral.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up.
It's like that we're in a damn cloud.
Climb set. Speed check. Flaps 0.
Yo, Davin, what's going on? Select contrast on my EFIS. Yeah, I forgot to do that, did I? Hit me up on Discord, Nevin. Are you on my Discord? Yeah, hit me up on Discord and I can get it to you. All right, passing 10,000 feet. After takeoff checklist, this is on arm, flaps are up 0, and after takeoff checklist is done. See performance data on my McDo. All right, where would that be, George? Where would the performance data be in my McDo? Definitely not here. At takeoff, Cap has the performance on the perf, and Copilot has the flight plan. Ah! You know what? I've seen that. I've seen that, bro. Yeah, when I took off, this was on performance, and then yep, I've seen it. Things. I go standard. Oh crap, let me find my plane. I did not find my plane, guys. Okay, plane is found. So we should see us on the map now. Yep, agreed, George. You know, let's. Oh yeah, go to the progress page first and enter my destination here, which is NZQN. Anything else? Well, I'm gonna do the ring for the runway. Where hold on a second. NZQN 05. I like to put a 10-mile radius and a 603. And runway heading. So what do I put the runway heading? After the NZQN? Yeah, George, let me know where I put the runway heading. Oh, right. Okay, so NZQN. Okay, what's the runway heading? Hold on a second. 053. Not in the database. Or NZQN 05? Okay. Okay. That's some good stuff. Okay. George, how you became so savvy with the Airbus like that? Are you a Airbus pilot, or we just studied? Oh, now you're going. This is a whole classroom. Extend the runway line. I've seen that before. I see that. You see now extend the runway line. Oh, it used to be. Okay. So how do I do that? And where do I do that? I'm gonna have to use this stream as a teaching lesson. So what are you flying now? Oh, you retired. There's another friend of the channel that's an Airbus pilot, Brown Overblue. So how do I extend the runway? So let me know how I extend the runway. Where do I do that? Because I've seen it done. I've seen it. Yep, I sure did. I sure did. So what do I go back to the circle? I make a 10-mile circle and 6 mile and 3 miles. So do I go back to that same area? Yep, let me know how to do that. I go back to it? Okay. So go back to fix info. Here's a 10-mile radius. Yep, I see the radio. Enter the opposite of the landing radio. Ooh, and what would that be? And where do I find that? So that would be 23. It was 053. Oh, so I put 053 here? So we go 053. Before I enter it, let me know. Yep, I'm at the airport. This is 053 right here. The real heading. Yeah, right here, 053. Is it not the real heading? Oh, extension 203. Are you talking about this or that? The opposite, which would be 233, this one? Is it 233? Okay, cool. I'm learning. Whoa, I gotta clear this. Okay, so do that for each one of them, right? For each circle that I did, do that for each one of them. Or no? Oh crap. So how do I clear this? Because that would be too many. How do I clear this? Can I just clear that? Can I clear it? All right, so all right, so we're good. Okay. Leave it. Well, I already cleared it though. Just leave it for the 10 mount, but I know I can do that, right? Time for a flyby. Look on the plane mode. Okay. So what? Let me see here. Scroll up to the approach. Yeah, you see it. So where's the extended line? In blue? Oh, okay, I see it. Okay, I see it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I did see that. Yo, Christopher. Getting a quick lesson on setup flying the Airbus by George. Really, really good. All right, So now we know the purpose of it. Good to know. Well, thanks a lot, George. So I have to tell Brown Over Blue that you went all over this stuff with me, because he's another Airbus pilot that want to spend some time with me, teach me what you guys know, or how to fly this plane properly. Yeah, well, you know what, Christopher? It's always good to know how to do the things properly. Because Airbus have a lot of stuff, man. And not just scratching the surface. But, you know, to fly it in the simulator, this is where people like George and Brown are able to come. And they, you know, they want to show you how to do it properly. Because a lot of people, you know, they just want to jump on and fly, but to know exactly what the hell you're doing, it's a good thing, and why you're doing it. You know, let me see the cabin. Take a look, because I did have a cabin mod that I installed. Oh, it won't open. Let me see if I can go through it. Oh, it didn't change nothing. I guess I didn't install it properly. Oh well. So yeah, Christopher, you can use this stream as definitely teaching thing, and then go back to see everything that he was saying in the chat, you know, have me do and stuff like that. And yeah. Look at that. Because you know what? At the time they made that plane, that's all that they were concentrating in, and I don't think they are interested in making any other 7.3. Remember when the 7.3 came out, it was iconic. It still is, but it was one of the best payware plane for. Was it the XN10? They came out with that. Other MCDU lesson. All right, talk to me, George. Talk to me. What other MCDU lesson? Oh, hold on a second. We got 136 mile. Okay. So okay, it can happen. Weather change at destination, right? Right, alternate runway. Oh, great. So, okay. So, how do you handle that? I know it's not going to happen for us in this case, but let's look at the weather. 030. Okay. To make your life bad, select secondary apply plan. Just to practice. Oh, hold on. Okay, last time I did that, George, because I didn't know what the hell I was doing, it was a complete disaster. Okay, so in this case, if I select secondary apply plan, flight plan, will I be able to revert it back to the primary? That's the question. And I want to learn how to do that, because last time I did it, man, was a complete disaster. All right, it's a secondary flight plan. All right, what the hell? They're playing a thing on my thing here. So, follow my step. Okay, I'm there, bro. I'm there. Okay, copy active. All right, I did copy active. Here it is. This is gonna be okay, you have just a copy of the current flight plan. Okay, I see it. Now select destination bottom line. Select key left. Okay, right here. That's the one, right? Before I click it, is that the one? Oh, yeah, NZQ05, yeah. So select that, right? When you say yes in the chat, I'm gonna select it. So right means yes, click that, right? Say yes. All right. I did, okay. Now I'm in the here. To select arrival. All right, here it is. Oh, I see what you're doing with me here. And instead of RNAV 05. There's two R905 on there. Now you see other runway available, and so approach. See, R9, R23. Okay, so you can come over here and switch to, let's say, 2-3, which is the opposite direction. Okay, but since I'm not going to do it, I don't need to select it. I can just hit return, right? Since we're going to stick with R905, right? Okay, cool. Very good. Thank you. Oh, how do I go back to my regular looking flight plan? Do I just hit flight plan? Because I still have this here. Yeah, I see that. So how do I get, because that's not how it normally look. Or do I even care? Or just go flight plan right here? Did you say yes for that? Just click on flight plan. I want to make sure. I'm gonna wait for your. Okay, cool. Okay. Good lesson, man. Good lesson. All right. All that is recorded. All right. Let's start looking at approach R905. Hold on a second. They have Zulu. I guess it is Zulu. Yeah, this is gonna be a sweet looking approach. $3,100. Ooh, this is gonna be this is going to be sweet. So we gotta be at 3,100 right here. Okay, so when you activate the second, that's okay. All right, gotcha. So we got to. So our bottom out is going to be 3,100 for this R9 approach. And we'll hit the approach, and we should just follow. All right, let's get the weather. 030 at 4. QNH 1010. Temperature 14. Yes, sir. All right, and it's going to 030 at 4. Okay, radio altimeter. This is 11. I don't know. I don't think it's going to take that. 1164. Out of range. Should I just put 200? No, you know what? We're going to do this. 23, 24. Yeah. So we have Mr. Perch climb 10,000 jar INP, Mr. Perch strat to NVVR, and a whole lot of Sungo at 10,000. 11,400. Okay, cool. I think I should descend to like 4,000. Yeah, I see that. I see that. I do see that, man. The vote I need to bet 2-6. We're gonna do 2-0. Bang 183 on 168 nautical miles. So click report. So click report. Select report. Okay. So we need to be at 26, 1.22. The wind 250 at 29. So that's what that gives you. Time, flight level. You got what you needed? Yeah. Well, I had the top of the descent. It was right here. Oh, it's right here, right now. All right. I had it. It's right here. You see it? It's right there. Well, no, that's not it. That's for the initial. But the top of descent was right. It was there. I don't know what happened to it. It was right before Devot. It was right before Devot. I know where it was. I know what it was right here. That's what the marker was. I don't know what happened. I should have stopped at 320. Crap. Alright, this music's too loud. Yeah, I don't know what happened, George. I don't know what happened. All right, so let's see. Landing. We doing 205. So auto brake gonna be medium. Flaps full 140. You don't see vertical speed? All right, let's do the landing. That's everything. Let's check on that. Zero 070. Mark 4. And temperature's 14. 1010. All right. Auto brake medium. Yep. Man, look at this. Come on. All right, I'm not going to be messing with you, okay? Yeah, I see that. I saw that. I saw that. Yep, it's nice extended runway, bro. I do see it. No, it was very helpful. Little, come on, man. It was very helpful. You kidding me? I learned a lot. That was a crash course. So that was definitely a crash course. Wow, look at this. Ugh. I had to put this away so I can look at this. Oh, by the way, I'm running auto, so my auto is dialed in. So that's all I use most of the time. I have map enhancement, but I rarely use it because I have my auto dialed across the world, so I'm good. I know we can. You got to leave a little something for Brian Overblue, man. He gonna say, "Well, damn." But yeah, I think you and I probably have to go and get Discord when we're doing, so we can go deeper into it. Because I know we can do too many things because of the flight that we're doing due to time. But yeah. I think Brian Overblue is going to be happy that you taught me a lot of this stuff. Okay, people, we're coming to Queenstown, one of the toughest approach in New Zealand. But if a plane can do it, it's this plane. It's this plane. We're doing the RNAV 5 Zulu. Wow, look at this. Look at this. I mean, are you kidding me? Look at this. Come on now. Man, let me go back inside because I got to pay attention to my approach. This is good too. Okay, so when is, let's see. What's the transition altitude here? 13,000. Look at that. How you guys like my title? The shocking the truth about Auckland to Queenstown on XM 12. Here it is. Oh. I had a little frame hit right there. All right, let's pull back and see where we at. All right, we can, so we're holding at 15,000 now. $250. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it on managed mode. You talking about the speed? No, yeah. Because I gotta be at 250 right here. That's why I did that. I usually prefer to manage the speed myself until I get to, like, on the approach when I go down to 180, and then let it manage the approach speed. But it's gonna manage the descent. I'm not messing around with that at all. Well, as far as the speed is concerned, all right. If I do that, I wonder if it's gonna put it back to 280. Okay, there it is. Okay, so pretty much right here, right? Activate the approach. Okay. You're talking about right at this waypoint right here. The bus will guide you. All right, altimeter 1010. Let's double check that. Yep. Or the one before, this one right here. So this one right here, activate the approach right here. Okay. Once I make that left and activate the approach. Okay. Wow, look at this. And the perf page. Yep. I think I can do that now, right? Usually I activate it at 10,000 feet. Select LS. You know, somebody told me, no, you don't. The other day I was telling the XP to select LS. So I said, no, you don't select LS. I said, all right, man. All right, I'm going to activate the approach right now. All right, let me get the lights. Let's be ahead of this. Let me see. You say you get your indent to check. No. What indent? So I did something wrong now? So I shouldn't activate the approach? Is that what you're saying? Oh, crap. Talk to me, George. Talk to me. The frequency ILS. Well, I'm doing the RNAV. I'm doing the RNAV. Oh, crap. Okay, what's the frequency ILS for this thing here? If I'm doing RMP, do I need to do that? It's only RMP. Yeah. Should I still click on the LS if I'm doing the RMP? That was the main question. Okay. All right, it's your turn. I'm gonna click on the approach. Look at that straight line there. All right, this music can go bye-bye. Looks good, so let's click on the approach. All right, approach is activated. Yeah, it did activate FLS. Ooh, that's kind of close. That's kind of close, bro. Yeah, I did activate it. That's kind of close. Could you imagine you being a passenger in this thing here? Okay, so this is where I go flaps 1.
Speed check, flaps 1. Speed check, flaps 2.
You know what? It really didn't follow this completely, George. You see that? So I'm gonna have to also hand fly this thing.
Speed check, flaps 3.
So George, what's going on with that? Because it's following the localizer. I see. Doing good? Okay. Looks like I should have let it do the turn before I did that. So you on the right heading. Yeah, I am. All right, listen. I'm gonna disconnect. All right.
Speed check, flaps full. Speed check, gear down.
Here's the runway right there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull up soon. Let me go down some.
$2,500. 2,000.
Not the way to do it.
100 above. Minimum. $1,000.
Sink rate.
I don't know, George.
$500. $400.
Terrain.
300.
Pull up.
200.
Terrain.
100.
Terrain.
Nah.
Terrain.
50.
Terrain.
Gear up.
Terrain.
Speed check, flaps 0.
Terrain.
11,000 feet. All right, so let me know when to go left. Do I need to reprogram the McDo? So I think the go around altitude was 11,000. $11,400. Push heading. Yeah, I did push heading. Heading push. Should I go ahead and take it a heading mode and then let it go follow the go around path? Should I go this way? Okay, direct what? Direct G. Let's go. Let's should go direct here. No. Return. Direct. He said, no, push this. All right, should I enter the approach again? That's the question. Should I go ahead and enter the approach again? Make a second approach. So go ahead and do this right here, right? Okay, the question is, where do I go? When do I go direct? Okay, your original approach should be still there. Well, here's the approach right here. So where do, let me see, let me pull this up. Approach. Mode GA. Nope. The first fix for final, which is this one here, for mobile. That didn't give me nothing. That did not give me nothing, guys. Do I need to redo this? Because the first fix to find, well, really, I need or mobile. I don't see it. I don't see it, Gio. We're gonna be on the hole right there. I don't see it. Let me see. I do not see it. So if I do this, re-enter it, arrival, okay, on our 5. It's there. It's there, right there. Is there, let's see. Box, hold. I don't see any of the stuff, man. N581. I don't see it. All right. I should say no start, just do the approach. No via? What's a via? I said no via. Insert. Hey, bro, listen. Right now, it doesn't seem like. It seems like was going to Evox. My whole thing is this, okay? I redid the approach, but nothing happened. I wonder if I copy active and would that give it to me? No star. Insert. So I should go direct to here to get that. I don't get that. Let's continue left toe. Why can I go direct to here? That approach looks real good. Okay, so $8,500. It's all good, man. All right, man. It's all good. All right, we'll try to get it done. Come back.
Speed check, flaps 1. Speed check, flaps 2. Speed check, flaps 3. Speed check, gear down. Speed check, flaps full.
Even think I wanted to come on ahead and fly this thing.
$2,500. 1,000. 100 above. Minimum. One thousand.
Terrain.
500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Speed brake up. Reverse green. Decel. $70 knots.
Auto brake off.
All right, let's turn off alpha here. Yo, that's not a taxiway. I think I'm gonna turn around. This is too tight. Yep, this is stock scenery. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna turn it in here. So, what happened to do the approach? I think initially on that approach, when we were doing our RNAV, we, for some reason, it didn't catch the RNAV properly, and it started going, you know, to the GLS thing. So everything was kind of misconstrued. So, and of course, the confusion with re-entering the approach, which should be simple. No, that did not work too well. I don't know if the news popped up. We'll see in the replay. We shall see in the replay, bro. It's definitely not for the faint of heart. All right. And I really don't think that was Laney. Well, we'll see. We'll look at the replay. Hold on a second. My ODG is just not activated? Hold on. So, no marshals. Nope, it's not there. It's not working. Oh, here it is, right there. It is there. It looks like I'm getting too close to the damn building. Okay. Okay. Ground zero say you know, listen, I have to see exactly what happened, but I just don't think that all right, I think we're good. Are we good yet? No. Let the APU come up, and then we'll turn it off. 230 minutes. All right, it's available. A lot of people was looking to see if I was going to be able to do this. With all the confusion I had. All right, let's go ahead and do the replay. We're going to see if we get the center line, all right? Yep, we got the center line. No bounce, Andrew. 5-second float, no bounce. A small bounce, that's it, and the center line. Yeah, it's you know, you gotta take that with a grain of salt. And that's a firm, you know, firm landing. That's acceptable. That's acceptable. Can't afford to float it over here either. Gotta put it down. I don't know. No second leg though. Okay, guys. This was a good flight. Yeah, I know. Some people don't use it because it can be, you know, way off. So, I mean, I just use it as an tools and let my eyes be the final judgment of the landing. In this case, it's a hard landing. It was a firm landing, not a hard landing, acceptable landing, and into the zone, center line. So I really don't care about that, you know. All right, Andrew B. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Captain Geo, Cam MD80, George, Christopher. Not the other Christopher. That's Christopher Nincaro. And we had, of course, George. Thanks for your help, bro. And everybody that was in the background. Appreciate you all. We'll be back on the next one.